I left was Hebrew Israelism, a system. I left ideology. I left culture. I left structure. I discovered there's a difference between following Messiah and belonging to a movement. And over time, it became clear that allegiance to the movement had become more important than allegiance to the truth. That is where the line was crossed, and there is the reality Yahuwah has shown me. The core issues, doctrines, fruits, patterns. Let me walk slowly through the core issues, not rumors, not heresies. Patterns. First, salvation became racialized. Identity began to outweigh repentance. Lineage began to outweigh obedience. Skin color began to outweigh transformation. Scripture was used to build hierarchy, not humility. But from Torah to the prophets to Yahusha himself, standing for Elohim has always been about faithfulness and righteousness, not genetic. When race becomes the gatekeeper of salvation, the gospel has already been corrupted.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Hashem, Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone. Shalom to the mighty Akim, Wakwafim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this foul captivity, as well as the speckled bird that may look like the other nation, but are actually Yasharallah. This brother Kabbalah Cup coming at you with another lesson. John 4:22. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. So basically, this last sentence that this dude said already invalid. So today's lesson going to be on this guy, this Jake. I don't know, he does kind of look like a fucking Arab. That's what the brother had said in the lesson, and it's so weird to me that people always feel the need to go and make these things. But of course, that's the age that we're living in right now, where everyone has a fucking opinion, even though no one asked for it. And it's just like, this is their lives. Their life is, oh, let me go talk about something. Oh, relatable, hashtag relatable, hashtag, I don't know, something, whatever. But, you know, rather than actually examining yourself, because one of the things that I noticed, which the brother pointed out in the video,
I left was Hebrew
listen.
Israelism, a system. I left ideology. I left culture. I left structure.
This is the main thing. He said he left structure. What the fuck? Now, if you don't know, obviously we need structure in our lives. We need some sort of way to kind of stay, locked in, stay in a way to do the right thing. Like, okay, I need a system in my life so that I am doing the right things. I'm making sure that I'm tidied up mentally, not just physically, because you can't just be going around doing whatever you want and thinking that this is okay. This is an okay way to live. That's not how stuff works. So yes, we do need structure, and he's admitting that he left structure. He's admitting that he left something that was trying to make him into a better man. And that also leads into the thing. Single motherhood. All right. A lot of us were raised. Hold on 1 second. Slovakia. A lot of us were raised in single parent households, more specifically single mother households. As a result of that, the mother does not always have the wherewithal or know-how or discipline to establish proper structure. All right. So as a result of that, a lot of the men, a lot of the boys, they grow up not having the discipline, not having the thing, as well as developing feminine tendencies. All right. And again, this is not to insult any of them, because again, it's not even their fault. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's the curses. It's a part of the curses that we go through, Anyway, moving on. The thing about this is that, as a result of this, when you finally get that structure, when the Lord YAHAWAH finally is putting that and sending it to you in your life, you think, oh, this person is being mean, this person is this and a third, and that's a part of the feminine tendencies that you grew up thinking were something that were a detriment. So as a result of that, this man is basically complaining, saying that, oh, I don't like that they have structure. I don't like that this is, I left that because, oh, they were trying to control me. They were trying to do this. They were trying to tell me what to do. Like, that is a good thing that someone gives a damn enough to warn you and tell you that, hey, you need to do this. You need to start exercising because your health is important. Your health is this, that, and a third and whatnot. This is a very important thing to remember. This is a very important thing to do. So as a result of that, like, for you to complain and say that this was something that you wanted to get rid of, that's just baffling to be complaining about, or to act as if that this was something that this was a negative. All right. So as a result of that, let's continue on with the thing. 1 Corinthians 14 verse 40, let all things be done decently and in order. So we need to be doing stuff in order. We need to be in order ourselves. That was one of the things where in the scriptures it said that a bishop needs to, I think, be married or something and have his own house in order to be a bishop or something like that. And roughly paraphrasing, I don't remember the exact thing, but it's like you have to be able to have some sort of order, some sort of understanding in stuff to when doing things, rather than just going about things willy-nilly and not having any structure, again, in your life and in general. All right. Next, 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 17, let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word in doctrine. And another thing about this is that Yahawadah set up and establish elders to be in certain positions to be able to teach and guide the newer people, the people that don't know things yet, that aren't well adjusted in this truth, that are not yet well adjusted in this truth. Hence the need for, hey, you're new in this. Here, I'll tell you what to do. I'll show you what you're missing. I'll show you how to maneuver and navigate through these different things. Because again, it's just like, well, who are you gonna go to when you say, oh, I need to work on, or I have work, I have this, I have that, or whatever. How do I manage all these different things? And then someone can tell you that, hey, I went through all this different stuff. I can show you how to manage all of it. And then that's where you get it. That's where you get that help from. All right. Rather than just, oh, I don't know, or I'm just going to wing it and whatnot. And then you just fall flat on your face because you're not getting any of the help. That is a blessing to have help from someone, rather than just trying to figure things out all on your own. Okay. There are people that did figure things out on their own, and that's the information, not the information, the wisdom is already there, not just in the scriptures, but also from these men that the Lord set up. All right. Not Proverbs 19 verse 20, hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end. Now, next, 1 Peter chapter 5 Verse 5, likewise ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility, for Yahweh resists the proud and giveth grace to the humble. So again, once again, like, you can't be thinking that, okay, well, no one can tell me what to do, or I'm going to do whatever I want, or I know how to handle X, Y, and Z and stuff like that, when that's just not what the Lord established. That's not what the Lord set up. The Lord understood that there's going to be hardships, going to be hard times and whatnot. So that's where a part of it is like the whole community thing, quote unquote community, where the Lord allows certain brothers and sisters or whatever to be righteous in terms of, you know, helping one another out. Because we are one body in HaMashiach Yahawadah, one body in Yahawah. YAHAWASHI. So it's not just you need to do it, you need to figure it out on your own. Okay, all that stuff. It's like, it's not. There are so many different resources, ironically, that allow us to be able to make it through these things. We're not alone in this. Okay. First Timothy chapter 5 verse 1: rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father, and the younger men as brethren, the elder women as mothers, the younger as sisters, with all purity. Okay, so again, and this one once again goes back into how, because when it says brothers and stuff like that, let me see the same in Mark chapter 3 verse 35. For whosoever shall do the will of Yahweh, the same as my brother and my sister and my mother. It's basically like these older brothers that are in YAHAWASHI, older sisters, younger brothers, whatever. These are the people that, you know, you're looking at, you're seeking help from, you're helping as well. If you're in the position to be able to offer some help as well. That's just like the whole family dynamic, brother and / brotherhood, family, whatever you want to call it. All right. Hence, we call it kinsmen and stuff like that. But Hebrews chapter 3 verse 17: obey them that have rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls, as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you. And this is another thing where, again, you know, because you have so many people that see it as a grievous thing to look at, to think that someone's above them, because they're too proud. And that is a thing with a lot of these Israelites. They want to be in charge. They are proud rather than having that humble spirit of, you know what, I'm just this lowly Israelite, I'm just lowly whatever, I'm gonna just take the back seat, I'm gonna let Yahweh guide, I'm gonna let Yahweh guide, I'm gonna let the brothers guide, whatever, and stuff like that, and just fulfilling your part. But people want more. All right, so with that, I pray this most edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Shai, Hashem, Rakwakwadash, Shabbat, honestly, elders and apostles, great, son of God, Shalom.